The silence is deafening. Shiba Inu, once the king of volatility, now trades in a relentless tightening price squeeze that has frustrated millions of holders. On-chain metrics are flashing a definitive signal. This period of market compression is reaching its breaking point. Are we bracing for the final capitulation, plunging toward levels not seen since 2022? Or is this the calculated calm before an explosive multi-100% trend reversal? Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. Shiba Inu is currently pinned between a multi-year descending trend line and a crucial long-term support floor. This tightening range is the battleground for the token's near-term fate. The struggle is not over new news, but over structural price boundaries that have held firm since the token's peak cycle in 2021. The current market capitalization stands close to $5.3 billion, reflecting its status as a top-tier meme asset, but also highlighting the immense capital required to achieve a breakout. The community, or Shib army, is looking for the catalyst that will definitively break the current range, which analysts believe will determine if Shiba Inu trades flat or initiates a major move in the last quarter of 2025. In the last 2 weeks, Shiba Inu attempted a tentative, short-term breakout from a tightening triangle formation, but the momentum was quickly rejected. The price failed to hold above key moving averages, confirming that every upward movement is being met with immediate selling pressure. This failed attempt was a clear sign that while buying interest exists in the lower range, the overhead supply is simply too great to overcome without a major injection of buying volume or a fundamental ecosystem shift. The daily price action has since retreated, consolidating around a neutral relative strength index (RSI) reading, which suggests equilibrium between buyers and sellers, but does not signal an immediate direction. This retreat reinforces the narrative that Shiba Inu is not yet ready for a sustained bull run. Currently, Shiba Inu is trading around 918 units, having briefly touched a short-term resistance of 1013 units just days ago before correcting. This narrow trading range, as evidenced by Bollinger Band's analysis, points to low short-term volatility. The 24-hour trading volume is approximately $160 million, which is considered reserved and low compared to historical breakout periods. Analysts note that this reduced volume is typical of an accumulation phase, where market participants are unwilling to sell at current prices, but also hesitant to commit to large buy orders until a clearer technical signal emerges. The resistance level at 1013 units and the support at 900 units define the immediate short-term channel, confirming that traders are focused on a tight technical play rather than emotional, speculative trades. Technical indicators underscore the current tension. On the daily chart, the 50-day and 200-day exponential moving averages, EMEs, are both sloping downwards and positioned above the current price, confirming that the longer-term trend remains bearish and that these EMEs will act as heavy resistance should the price attempt to rise. Specifically, the entire cluster of the 20-day, 50-day, 100-day, and 200-day moving averages sits above the current trading level, indicating that every attempted bounce meets immediate selling pressure. However, on-chain data presents a counter-narrative. As per on-chain data, consistent net outflows of Shiba Inu from major exchanges are being observed. For example, around $581,000 worth of Shib left exchanges on a single day in November, a pattern which sources suggest often indicates accumulation by long-term holders moving tokens into self-custody wallets rather than distribution in preparation for a sell-off. This accumulation, tracked by community trackers, is a key metric reducing the immediate sell-side pressure on the market. Analysts note that Shiba Inu is trapped between two major multi-year outcomes. The first, and most concerning, is a breakdown below the long-term support base, located between 860 units and 910 units. If Shiba Inu closes a weekly candle below 860 units, the next visible demand zone is near 520 units, representing a potential 39% downside from current levels. The second, more bullish implication is that the ongoing accumulation phase, driven by reduced exchange supply and a rising on-chain holder count, is the calm before the storm. This low volatility period is common before an upward breakout. Technical analysts believe that reclaiming the key overhead resistance near 1350 units could spark a full trend reversal, leading to a multi-month rally toward new yearly highs. Community sentiment, while reserved due to the sideways price action, remains firmly optimistic, echoing the accumulation phase narrative. Developers continue to focus on the utility narrative, especially surrounding the Layer 2 solution, Shibarium. Although Shibarium adoption has been slower than hoped, with daily transactions and total value locked (TVL) showing mixed results, the consistent effort to integrate Shiba Inu into real-world use cases, such as the recent partnerships enabling Shib payments for telecom nodes, helps maintain the token's long-term relevance beyond its meme status. Social media posts from influential community trackers show continued strong belief, with the expectation that the broader crypto bull cycle will eventually lift Shiba Inu out of its compressed range. Short-term next 1 week, the price is expected to remain highly sensitive to the immediate support and resistance levels. Analysts believe Shiba Inu will likely consolidate, trading between 980 units and 1013 units. A decisive close above 1050 units is required to challenge the major overhead resistance. Without a significant external catalyst, such as a major Shibarium upgrade or a spike in the token burn rate, the probability of a massive upward or downward move in the next 7 days is low. Long-term 3 months, 3 years. If the accumulation phase is validated by a breakthrough above 1350 units by year-end, speculative claims suggest Shiba Inu could experience a 10x move towards a new all-time high, especially if broader market conditions align. Conversely, a breakdown below 860 units may lead to a multi-month correction toward 520 units as market confidence wanes. The long-term future may hinge on Shibarium's ability to achieve a TVL above $10 million and consistently higher daily token burns. It is critical to approach the current accumulation zone with caution. While net exchange outflows suggest reduced sell pressure, the fact remains that whale dominance is still high, with the top 10 wallets holding over 62% of the circulating supply. This concentrated ownership represents a major sell-off risk. A single large whale distributing even a small percentage of their holdings could suppress the price significantly, given the current thin liquidity. Furthermore, the inconsistent nature of the token burn rate, which has recently slowed dramatically, limits its immediate deflationary impact. The token may struggle to gain major traction until either the technical resistance is broken by high volume, or a significant utility-driven announcement is made by the development team. Shiba Inu is at a multi-year inflection point. The next week is expected to be defined by low volatility and a tight battle for control near 1,000 units. All eyes are now on the long-term support at 860 units. A successful defense of this floor sets the stage for a dramatic speculative breakout later in the cycle, but a failure may usher in a deep, months-long correction. The dog is waiting, and the market is watching. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.